Welcome to the Python Now YouTube channel. Here I explain Python in simple words, only the most important information you need to write code. Today's lesson is about functions in Python. I will explain what functions mean, how to write them, where they are used, and why they are needed. I have divided tutorial about function in two parts to make it easy to understand. After watching this video, be sure to check practical tasks in the description under this video. Only practice will help you start writing code. So what is a function? In programming, a function is a reusable block of code that performs a specific task. Functions are designed to make code more organized and easier to read. By breaking code into smaller functions, you can isolate specific tasks and reuse them in multiple places throughout your program. And we will talk today about such examples. Functions are defined using the def keyword in Python, followed by the name of the function and input parameters, also called arguments, in parentheses. You will not always have input parameters in the function, and in such case there will be no value in the parentheses. The body of the function is below its definition and contains the code that the function will execute. Finally, to execute your function, you will need to call it. Let's look at the following example. Suppose you want to welcome a guest to your house with a customized message by using Python. Let's say you want to define a function that simply prints out the statement to the console. Here's what the function might look like. In this function, welcome guest, there are no input parameters, and the function body prints out a message to the console using multiple print statements. In this example, I use the print function several times to display multiple lines of the text in the console, each with a different message. It is possible to put these messages into a single string and then print the entire string with a single call to print, but splitting them into multiple print statements can make the code easy to read and modify the code in the future. Now, when you call the welcome guest function, you will see the message in the console. It is clear that we have called the function welcome guest with a single line of code instead of writing print 4 times. And finally, you can use this function anywhere in your program multiple times that make your code clean and easy to read. Let's update the function welcome guest by taking a name argument. The welcome guest functions take a name argument, which is used to customize the welcome message using an f string that helps to include Python expression inside of a string. Now, you can call the welcome guest function with the guest's name to welcome them to your home. Here's an example of how you might use this function. We are passing the guest name John as an argument to welcome guest function and welcoming John to your home and invite him to enjoy the food and drinks. In summary, functions allow you to reuse and make your code more organized. Remember to define a function using the keyword def, give it a name, and use parentheses and a colon. Then you need to call a function. You can also pass data to a function as argument. Keep on practicing with different types of functions, and you will be well on your way to write an efficient code in Python.